Right, hey guys, this is DarkLordCookie with the Realm Gaming UK, and welcome back to Steve Jackson's Sorcery. Now, quick recap: we passed the village, we killed two bandits, we saved a man from a tree, we took control of some bees, and I just killed a bat who was feeding on my leg. Now, without further ado, let's head towards through the hills. Now, what other things the second day of your journey begins in the morning cool, still halfway between sleeping and waking. You feel the presence of your spirit, the monkey, close nearby. Its form has changed since you left Alaland, just as you have changed, but it is still walking beside you. In a temple they taught you that a prayer to your spirit could heal disease, lift curses, even save you from certain death, but the spirits are not generous and decline to help often. You can ask for the spirit aid, pray one. Okay, using the pray button. Okay, can I do it now? Okay. The monkey understands others but does not respect them. He is quick to turn his tail but not rash. What he lacks up in courage, he makes up for in caution. Where's my pray button? Yeah, there it is. Right. You can feel yourself getting accustomed to the fetid air of these hills. You have now ascended several hundred feet and can expect to make excellent progress before the end of the day. As you crest the brow of the hill, you see something that makes you stop in your tracks. To your left is a clearing, and in the clearing are several poles planted firmly in the ground, and on top each pole is a head. Ooh, this ain't good. The heads are of all kind of ages. Some are recently fixed, while others have decayed, and some are nothing but skulls and hair. These are human heads, goblin heads, and one or two heads of creatures you do not recognize. All have sewn-up eyes and mouths. A large X painted on a rock nearby is obviously intended as a warning not to venture any further, but ahead the road forks, left and right, and you cannot be sure which path you are warned not to take. The right-hand path continues to climb, and a left-hand path winds down the side of the hill. Ooh, do I climb up? Ooh, dear, do I want to climb? I kind of... Ooh, this is... Okay, that way... I need to head up there. The Shamutanti. So... Okay, right. Reference to how stood for. When in doubt, head left. When in doubt, turn left. I can turn left. You make your way down a steep wooded slope. After half an hour, you hear the gurgling of a stream, and quite suddenly you emerge from the trees to the edge of a fast-flowing river. Fording would be impossible, but luckily, someone has built a bridge. So test the bridge, make sure it's right. The bridge is made from two stout ropes with thinner strings hanging from them and boards tied to the strings. You test the ropes and notice that the left one feels weak. Doesn't mean the bridge is necessarily a trap, although it might be, but it does mean that if this bridge collapses, your left side will fall away first. Can I pray to the... Can I pray? No, he's not going to give me anything. Alright, fair enough then. I'm going to cross it. Cross the thing. You begin to make your way carefully across, but at the halfway mark the boards start to creak and come loose, and then one of the ropes holding the bridge up unlashes itself completely, and you are plunging into the water. Race for the other bank. Oh. You make a break for the far bank, pounding across the boards as they tumble and plunge into the rapid water. At the last minute the bridge dissolves and you must jump. Jump right. You leap right, but as the bridge breaks and twists, the boards rise up on that side and catch you in the mid-air, winding you. You grab one of the ropes to help you slow your fall, and half scrambling, half tumbling, you are dumped into the water without too much injury. You splash through the water to the other side and come up dripping. You are in one piece, but your food is soaked through and ruined, and there is no turning back. Something moves in the bushes nearby. I should have gone left. I should have gone left. It tells me that it'll drop from the left-hand side. It will go... Okay. Investigate. Who's there? You demand as you approach the bush, peering either side to spot if the figure tries to run, but when you get there, you find nothing. Beat the bushes. You beat the bush with your sword and find nothing except for one thing, a hollow tube of bamboo, which touches of coloured ink at one end that looks remarkably like a blowpipe. It is cracked and must have been discarded as worthless by its owner, but this might mean that whoever put the heads of the poles is nearby. You toss the pipe away, but you had best be on your guard. So I'm assuming that this village is going to be evil, but do I want to go through the trees? If they're going to be evil, I am actually... No, I don't. I've lost all my rations. Need to buy more later on. Okay, I can follow the path for a bit, and if I can turn around, I can turn around. That's good. As you descend, you pass a clearing which would make for a good place to rest, but without any provisions, you need to reach a town as soon as possible. That is true. Lost all my things. This place is too open anyway, it isn't safe. You walk along through the long grass. Walk through the field, let's do it. You continue along the trail. The undergrowth around you gets thicker with dense shrub that snags at your legs as you pass. Suddenly, there is a cracking sound beneath your feet. Branches or something else. Jump clear, jump out of it. You leap ahead just in time as a pitfall caves in beneath you. You look back to see a gaping hole in which you would have fallen to. Look inside the pit. You pause to look at the pit. It is 3 meters deep, quite a trap. But then again, so is the one moving underneath your feet right now. There is a gentlest of clicks. Oh, there's a duck. Jump clear. You jump forward as 3 saplings snap upright in front of you. Each is fitted with sharpened stakes. You have but a moment to see they are red with dried blood. Before you jump has driven you into them with impaling force. I died! Your head will soon join the others on the post you just passed. I died! Oh no! I lost! Okay, I'm gonna go back. So, jump clear from this, so I leave that there. Keep moving. Duck? I died again! Step backwards. There we go. You step back, narrowly avoiding the impact as 3 saplings, each set with sharpened stakes, snap in front of you. Of course, stepping back, you fall into the pit behind. You drop 3 meters into the ground and everything goes black. Everything is just... I knew I should have gone to the village! I knew I should have done it! I got it. You slowly regain consciousness. There is a sticking pain in your hands and feet, and something is wrong with your head. Close nearby, some kind of crazed parrot is making an irritating noise. Check injuries. You move to check your head for bruises, but find your arms cannot move. The numbness in your hands is loss of blood. You are tied and bound. Your captors, seeing you struggle, race over to surround you. One prods you with the base of his spear. Judging by what they wear around their necks, they are headhunters. Oh, this is not... I'm in there. Talk to them. Greetings, you whisper. I mean you no harm. The men around you leap and jabber, but there is no reason to believe they understand your words. Okay, there must be something I can cast. No, I can't communicate with them. Alright, so... Shout? Untie me now, you vermin. The men do not untie you. One leans down and cuts your arm gently with a knife and tastes your blood. Ooh. Cast spell. Give me a shield. Shit. Give me... what the hell is this? Spellcasting. K. I. Kid. Oh no, you attempt to weave a spell, but with your hands bound behind your back, you cannot cast it. You still suffer the effects of the casting. It's a spell I couldn't even cast anyway. Oh lord, this isn't good. An hour or so passes during which you are left alone, and suddenly the little men return and lift you up onto their shoulders. You are carried swiftly into the centre of a headhunter's settlement. There is much commotion, and several natives rush off to fill a large pot of water to be heated over a fire. Oh no! Meanwhile, you are thrown into the bamboo cage, hands still tied and guarded by a strong warrior. Right, my spirit guy's a fox. Help me, please. You concentrate, clear your mind, and level your soul, and lift the prayer to your spirit. The fox? The fox? Okay. Your spirit offers freedom, escape, and aid for wanderers. You require all 3, but nothing happens. You try again, but it seems the spirit has abandoned you. Perhaps Alalan is lost after all. You try to maintain your calm and waiting for an opportunity, but one does not come. After an hour or so, a crowd of headhunters have gathered outside of your cage. They are singing and dancing and sharing wine. The water is in the pot bubbling loudly till the hunters approach your cage. I've got to go for this, otherwise I'm dead. Oh no! You prepare to spring at them. As soon as they unlock your cage, one of the hunters open the door, and you hurl your weight forward and knock the small man down. But the other headhunters see your attack. You are now beset by, not 2, but 20 headhunters. They grab your legs and arms. You are powerless once more. Oh no! Then it happens. Dark clouds rumble in low over the camp. When they are directly overhead, they release a torrential downpour, dousing the fire. The headhunters run around, trying to cover the flame, and for the moment they drop you, the water collecting on the floor loosens your bindings. The rain is causing confusion in the village. The headhunters are running for shelter. Oh, I could run to... I'll get out of it. Get my belongings. Can I get it? You dive quickly back into the hut from which you were brought. All of your belongings are still here. You grab them and race back to the hut. A headhunter blocks your path. Knock him down! Can do it. You knock him down with all your force and he goes sprawling. Then you are clear of the hut. You run and keep running until you are deep into the woods, but all hopelessly lost. Still, you have your hide, and you are now on your own. You have called on your spirit's help, and while the powers above are giving, they are not generous. They will not help you again for some time. You come to a stop in a field of long grass almost over your head. But which way will you go? There is no time to get your bearings. Uphill! Get uphill. You race around the curve of the hill, crashing through a thin line of trees until you are quite sure you have not been followed. But where are you now? Oh my, I should have gone to the village. I've died twice now. Okay, so let's just follow. So I could have gone that direction. Ah, dearie me. Dearie me. The path climbs up again to a low hill covered over with thick bushes and shrubs that snag on your clothing. Halfway up, you hear a sound. Twigs breaking. If I freeze, make sure that everything's alright. Oh, it's adorable! You freeze as a large creature the size of a bear emerges directly in front of you. It has black and white fur and a long bushy tail that trails out behind. It growls menacingly. Oh, just edge around it. Leaving the main trail, you slip through the shrubs around the creature. Its patch is clearly the square of dirt through which the path leads. It watches you to ensure you don't come too close, but it doesn't attack. After a few minutes of this, you are on the other side and able to continue. The path leads down through another valley and back up another hill. 2 hours pass. Hey, reaching the other. Oh god, this is such an awful adventure. I died twice. I died 3 times actually. The sun is just past its zenith, and everywhere a dusty heat rises from the baked earth. You begin to think about where you will stay for the night. Another night sleeping out in the open would be best avoided, but then you see a small village set into the hill. Smoke rises from the stacks. The houses are well set with stone at their bases and thatched roofs of grasses and thick leaves. There is unusually more than just the one street running through the centre of town, but it is as through this place, once rich, has had its heart scooped away. Litters surround the buildings, and on the edge of the village are rows and rows of empty abandoned houses. You continue your slow trudge along the path. I'm going to go in the village, because I need help. You walk into the village, young hill dwellers pass you and stare at your strange clothes. I can look at the people. Their own attire is rough by comparison to your gear. They wear their hair long but piled up on their heads. These people are ghastly poor. The village is like a ghost town, here on the knife's edge of the backlands. Talking to the alehouse? Oh, there's a lot of chatter running in here. So, I am going to... Let's go to the pub. Walking down a single road, you quickly find a hut with its front covering pulled wide open, and the smell of brewed beer coming from inside. You go in. Several hill dwellers are here talking gruffly. When they enter, they watch you with an understandable caution. The owner of the hut comes over to you. Welcome to Shamutanti. Whatever. He declares, what do you want? I will greet the owner. I'll say hello. An evening's rest and a drink to wet my throat, you reply. Ale is 1 gold piece, he answers. Please sit. You go over to the table where the hill dwellers are. Now, do I talk to the old man or do I talk to the youngest man? I would like information, so I'll talk to the oldest man. You turn your attention to the oldest man at the table. Whatever face he once had is lost in a labyrinth of wrinkles, and his skin is the colour of a tan hide from a lifetime in the beating sun. Greetings, old man. He raises his mug in salute. Stranger, his face is gravelly like the dusty dirt that lines the streets of this town. Where are you from? You smell of vegetable stock. And it's like, I smell of vegetable stock because I was almost eaten by cannibals, as it were. I come from Alaland. He nods. Not many as cross through the Cantapani gate in either direction, if you know what I'm saying. I understand you. He grins and picks his teeth with a fingernail. They say there is a war coming, something to do with a crown. He says, that's my mission. I seek that crown. Is that so? Replies the old man. Well, from what I hear, you got a long journey to go find it. I hear the birdmen took it all the way to Mampang. You are very well informed, sir. The man shrugs. I would be if I knew where in the Backlands Mangpang was, but I don't know much outside my own town's hilltop. You sip your beer. The old man exchanges glances with the younger man sitting opposite. Not done with the old man yet. Can you tell me something about this region, you ask? Shamutanti? Certainly. I'll tell you around here. We're always glad to help out strangers. Tell me what lies beyond this town. Beyond Shamutanti there are two paths, he says. One takes you to Aliana's home, and you'll need your wits about you if she's there. The other leads up into the hills of Liaki, domain of the Great Ones. Either way you choose, I wish you the luck of Sindler on your journey. Who is Sindler? God of hopeless causes, the man replies and laughs. The crowd in the inn is starting to thin out. You finish your beer in a single draught, or draught, I think it's draught, and get to your own feet. You make to leave the inn. The owner stops you, holding out his hand. Oh yeah, I've got to pay him a gold coin. I completely forgot. Not gonna be a dick. You look this way and that, trying to decide what to do next. When you realise the old man has joined you once more, he grabs your shoulders and presses a fruit into your hand. Bomba, he declares through fermented breath. I grown him myself, good for the stomach. He pats your belly and walks away, swaying slightly. You turn the old man's gift over in your hands. It's a thick, ringed fruit that keeps well and will be highly nourishing when you decide to eat it. Its only drawback is its incredible weight. It is now evening and time to sleep. I'm going to sleep inside. Inside's good. I'm not going to sleep outside because I'm right next to the cab who people want to kill me. You stop a passerby and ask for an inn, and they lead you there directly. The woman who runs the place stands in the doorway with her arms folded. Are you from the king? She demands. No, I'm a mere traveller. The woman narrows her eyes at you. This is a guest house, the best in Shamutanti. Only guest stay, and any guest of mine knows it cost me 3 gold pieces to host a man overnight, and 2 to feeding. But it's all between friends. I don't need to eat. I think I'm fine. Actually, yeah, I'll eat first as well. I need to eat first. Fruit is being served. The woman steps aside and you go inside to sit down. A few minutes later, her husband appears with a steaming pot of skunk bear stew. It's as thick as mud and has a rich, disgusting flavour. You wolf it down all the same and leave your coins on the table. Do you want a room as well? The woman asks. Yes, I would like to. I've got gold to spend. I've got a lot of gold to spend. The woman shows you the way upstairs to a room. There are 3 other guests already staying and asleep, so you settle quickly. The bed is not clean, but it is comfortable, and after the long day and all its narrow escapes, you are grateful beyond the measure for the rest. And I'm going to have a fall asleep. My stamina goes up. Oh, this is amazing. Okay. Your dreams are vivid once again. You are somewhere hot, as if swimming in a pool of lava. The smell of herbs and cumin is thick in your nostrils, and all around you, hungry mouths are crying out to be fed. Meanwhile, you are falling endlessly down and down into a deep pit into the ground, and in the distance, a deep voice is booming with laughter. The long, cruel fingers of one hand are curled around the metal frame of a crown, and with the other, he beckons you forward, as if into a trap. Right, I'm going to stop it there. Oh, this game is absolutely insane. Right, so I now know my next playthrough, do not go there. Do not go in that sort of direction. I should have took the warnings not to go in there. I died 2-3 times, but I'm happy that there is a rewind feature. Because again, in the books, the way to play is if you die, you start all the way back from the beginning again, or if you had your hand in the previous page, you can do it that way. But that's all from me. Thank you for watching, and feel free to visit the Realm Gaming Co. UK for more information, and also check out our YouTube channel, The Realm Vids, for more content created by myself and other members from the Realm. This has been this has been a really good day. And anyways, thank you for watching, friends, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.